Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Hit the like and subscribe button, baby. Kiss the Cobra, baby. Skakel in the house. Welcome in the afternoon hour. This was a Rockstar Orange. Quite tasty, I might add. Figured I'd do an afternoon stream. Drink some ginger ale. It helps coat the stomach. But let's not talk about you throwing up 5 minutes into my stream, baby doll. 100% ginger ale will do you right. And hope you feel better. Earl Skakel in the house. Happy hump day to you all. We have a lot of unfunny people in the stream right now. But that's okay. It's all good. I'm back. I never left. Now, this will not be a Karmic X 16-hour stream. We don't do that here. Well, I love how some people got mad at me because if Karmic X took a week off from streaming, those losers wouldn't have a chance to troll him. But, you know, well, if you think that was gross, leave the stream. I don't give a fuck. So, I mean, he just needs to take a week off. I suggested a month. Because for about the next month, everyone is going to be ripping into the guy. But I did what I could. And he's probably not going to listen to me, so. The trolls are coming in early today. What up, Keith? You can do better than that, El Omega. William Zoom in the house. Fuck yeah, Keith. Get it. Would I use super tips? No. I don't really make enough streaming right now to get super tips. I can for $5, Mr. Fox. SCV Adicho in the house. Do you guys think before you type? I don't think you do. But that's okay. What up? What up? Welcome to the Earl world. We're just a small, friendly stream here. Andy Dick has addiction problems. And all right, guys, that's William Zoom has set the standard 75 likes, and he will leave. So let's get to 74 likes. I haven't streamed this time in a long time. I'm starting to see why. Tom Myers. Wait, Tom, you're still not monetized? What the fuck? Oh, 100% SC. 100%. But there's people out there who drink like 7 or 8 a day. Bonnie Blue, I think she's in trouble. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to get monetized, even after you get the hours. The 8 per day, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, Bonnie Blues, I guess she was doing like a bang bus in some foreign country, and they don't play with that shit. So since Tom Myers is here, we can talk what I'm assuming you guys want to talk about, Karmic X and his epic 16-hour stream. I mean, I'm going to do an hour, and that takes a lot of effort. 16 hours. I'm going to guess he was on Adderall. I don't know, Chuck. I mean, at some point I just got to say, okay, I got a better story than Jelly Roll, to be honest with you. But, I mean, what can I do? I mean, I almost don't want to be on the show if, I mean, Joe has had Brian Moses on twice. I would think I could get on the show once. And I love Brian Moses, but, like, I mean, what are you going to do? I could not do 24-hour streaming. I just couldn't do it. I mean, I think if Joe likes you, he just, he gets in a groove. And, I think with me, I mean, I don't think he dislikes me, but I think he thinks, well, Earl's rich. He doesn't need he doesn't need my help. I do. I'm not sure, A. Thompson. But, that's not bad, A. Thompson. I mean, I don't know if Joe knows why I don't like Brian. I don't think Brian knows why I don't like him. But, I think my reputation for keeping it real probably hurts me a little bit in that regard. But, what am I going to do? I think the guy attacked my friend's wife. Like, I believe the girl. And you guys know my stance on allegations. Hear both sides. I've heard both sides. It's just, she's credible. Let me put it that way. I don't think he does know, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't think Joe, I've only really talked about it on my stream, and I'm going to assume Joe doesn't watch my stream. But, I don't know. I mean, I've never heard of one person who's brought up what I've said on Joe's podcast. I think that would have gotten back to me. I mean, there's a reason he moved to Austin. No successful actor moves to Austin. They move there for protection. So, I mean, he probably does there. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Joe does have plenty of simps. That's for sure. But, listen, if that's why I'm not on the podcast, then I'm okay with that. I would love to be on it, but if that's what's keeping me from the show, I'm okay. That's not why a successful Hollywood actor moves out of the business. But see, here's the thing. I don't think Joe likes Jeff that much. I remember one time in the parking lot of the store, Joe and Jeff were talking. I pull up in my Dodge Hellcat, and that was an impressive car, to be honest with you. It was just black. It looked like a Black Panther, man. And Joe instantly walks away from Jeff and starts talking to me about the car. So I don't think Joe likes Jeff that much. Um, I mean, maybe he does. I could be wrong. I don't know who Joe likes. Um, but that's okay. I mean, if that's honestly why I'm not on Joe's podcast, I can live with that. Brian Callen and Jeff Ross, Keith. Two people I don't like for various reasons. So, um, I'm not trying to play it cool and act like I don't care. But if those two guys are the particular reason I'm not on the show, I don't lose sleep over that. Yeah, but I don't think Jeff brings in much business. I mean, Jeff isn't a draw, and people are gonna say, "Well, you're just saying that because you don't like him." Um, like his Broadway show was heavily papered, heavily, um, and it's not like there's a line around the block when he's at the Comedy Store. There just isn't. I mean, I bring in more people than he does. In terms of people coming to see me specifically. Um, absolutely, he's connected. He's probably the most connected comic. Yeah, but I'm not to be honest with you, SC, I'm not a big enough comic to be considered for the roast. Well, yeah, but from what I understand, A. Thompson, he don't like to be at. That's the number one way to not get on. And I get it. Like, obviously, my podcast wasn't near. I mean, you can't compare the two. But I didn't like when people asked me to be on it. It's like, if I want you on it, I'll ask. So I get that. And I'm sure with Joe's podcast being like gigantic, don't ask us, we'll ask you. It's just the way it is. Oh, William, I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, I was talking with someone about that the other day. I mean, think about it. You're accused of what he was accused of, and you're in a Super Bowl commercial the next year. You're working more than ever. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's. I mean, he puts out bad special after bad special after bad special, gets another special. He's arguably the worst on every roast from the Alec Baldwin roast. I mean, I was there. Jeff was the least funny to me. Gets on the Tom Brady roast. I didn't think he was good on that, and he'll be on the next roast. I mean, he fails upward. I mean, it's almost admirable. So, and trust me, if I ever got on a big show, or if I had some heat behind me, he would reach out to me. Trust me on that one. That's how phony he is. But that's the business. Do you agree that Joe puts in lots of work into it? I don't know if he does or not, SC. I really don't. I don't watch his stand-up, so I don't know. I mean, I think the dirt, I've heard that theory that he's got dirt on people. You can't have dirt on that many people. I mean, the guy's Teflon. I mean, D'Elia basically disappeared, and D'Elia was a lot bigger comic than Jeff. He acted, he was on TV shows, he was in movies, stand-up, was sold out theaters across the country. he basically disappeared. And Delia's dad is incredibly powerful in the business. So, I mean, I know Jeff's manager. She's a pit bull, man. And she goes where the money goes. So, I like Sebastian. I mean, he's quiet. He just does his thing, and that's it. No drama. Doesn't really hang out with comics. I like Sebastian, to be honest with you. Just does his thing and leaves. So, but, he's very funny. I mean, it's a character. It's almost like a Dice type character, but, um, he's not really friends with very many people. He's almost like Jeselnik, where like Jeselnik doesn't hang out. He does a set and he leaves. I mean, Jeff is the ultimate yes man. Um, and he's just Russell Peters has not lost everything. I know the house that Russell lives in. It's about a $10 million home. Um, I don't know who that is, Jordan. Jordan, you're out of control. Jordan the Lion. Follow Jordan the Lionheart. Too late. Hey-o. Jordan is the real deal. Andy Dick needs, but Andy Dick doesn't want to get better. Andy Dick will be dead. And I don't say that. I mean, check Vault. There's no way Russell Peters is $4 million in debt. Who of the following is the next megastar in comedy? I mean, well, let's see. We've talked about this before. I don't know. I think you and I have different measuring sticks in terms of what a megastar is. I mean, of those people, none of them act. I mean, Matt Rifus, I think in a few movies, but like, none of them are on a TV show, major movies. To me, a megastar, and you're going to laugh when I say this, but, someone like, not now, but back in the day, a Rob Schneider, who was a TV star, a movie star, a stand up star. Earl, are you a homeowner? How do you support yourself? Don't worry about it. I do just fine. I make enough money where I can have 26 people in my stream and not worry about it. I mean, Adam Ray is great, but when you say mega star, that's like, you're talking like Kevin Hart's a mega star. Whether you like him or not, that's another story. But he's in TV shows, movies, commercials, sold out theaters. I don't think anyone on your list is like that. Now, Steph could be interesting because she could be like the wacky neighbor on a sitcom, like the horned up neighbor. But Morgana, the kissing bandit, what the fuck? But SC, I'm not. That's just what I think of as a star. Like when you say mega star. Now Tony's very popular, his podcast for sure. But a mega star, I don't know about that. I mean, because once again, he's not on TV or movies. So Now it'll be interesting when Kill Tony fades a little bit, but it's not. I mean, I think right now it's at its peak, but well, I think Steph, like I said, could be, um, like on a show like The Neighborhood, where she's like the wacky neighbor. Um, I mean, she's got a great look, and she's super funny, and she's got like a Joey Diaz like energy to her. I've had to follow her a few times. It ain't easy. Um, but I was just saying, like at one point, Rob was on TV and SNL, and for a brief period, the Deuce Bigelow era, he was the number one comedy uh, actor in the world or whatever. So, um, that's commercials and all that stuff. So, it's very hard to hit every check mark. Um, it just is. I mean, I think Joe is a student of the game, and he does love comedy because he's slowly getting back to interviewing a lot of comics. So like I think he for a while he wanted to interview scientists and like Ben Shapiro types. Um, hey, I'm down for that movie, Gary. Um, well, he's a mega star in one specific area, um, and he's also the UFC. He's probably the most well-known MMA announcer of all time. So, I mean, I can't know them all, bro. There's like thousands of comics, and he probably doesn't know me. You know what I'm saying? So, um, Joe is, absolutely a mega star in the podcasting world. And he's been on TV, maybe I think a few movies, but not a lot. Gina Carano, I've heard of, yes. I mean, I'm not going to listen to the podcast, but I'll take your word for it. But I mean, I know Russell pretty well. That could be something as simple as bad investments. I mean, look at the guitar player from Judas Priest, KK Downing. There's a guy who's in a successful band for 50 fucking years. Um, and they make a lot of money in merch. And I mean, they sell a fair amount of albums or streams now, I guess. He's broke. He did some wacky golf course investment, sunk most of his money into it. So, you can really blow your money fast. Oh yeah, I mean, look at Dane Cook. His brother was ripping him off. I mean, I've seen John Mayer do comedy. It was rough, to be honest with you. Well, some folks invest well and some don't. So, but I mean, I think he invested heavily in some like golf course resort and it just didn't pop. Kind of like my dad invested real heavily in a drilling proposition in the Amazon, which if it would have hit, I wouldn't be doing a stream right now to 28 people. Trust me on that one. But, you know, I don't think Henry Rollins did stand up. I think he did like a one man play. Um, so, yes, JJ in the house. So I mean, you've got like with KK Downing, I think he put most of, if not all of his money into this golf course or resort, um, like I have investments spread all over. I have real estate, I have stocks. Am I rich? No, but I live comfortably. I put my comedy money, which I'm not saying I make thousands of dollars a day, but I make enough to invest. I put my voiceover checks, send it right to my stock person. So I don't really. I live comfortably. Is my condo like on Park Avenue? No, but it's a nice place. I've almost quadrupled my money on this place. Yeah, 100%. You definitely would have lost a lot of the Amazon forest. Um, but I also could have been driving a Porsche GTS slope. I mean, I like my place. Well, I'm not going to get into my family finances on a stream, but let's just say we are protected. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he is. I mean, Tony makes good money. I mean, he's absolutely making. You're filling arenas. You're making money. I mean, I don't hate on him. I respect it actually, because I was on the first. I think maybe. I mean, the 6 Kill Tonys I did were all fairly early on, and the show. If you like, I've said this before, but if you were to tell me that Kill Tony was going to sell out arenas based on the 6 shows I did, I'd be like, you're fucking nuts. Um, so I hope so, JJ. I hope so. We don't really do politics in here, baby. Ever get sued? No, I don't put myself in a position to get sued, to be honest with you. Um, you know, yeah, I'm not going to buy a used Porsche. I would buy a new one. And, you know, we got some weird people on the stream, man. I got to be honest with you. Some of you people fucking frighten me. I ain't going to lie, man. But that's all right. We got some weird streamer in the stream. Oh, that's 100%. I'll give you that. I'm a weird streamer. Thoughts on Ray DeVito? Is anyone from the Dabbleverse in here? Because I can't. We have a rule in here that I can't talk about the Dabbleverse unless someone from the Dabbleverse is in here. Um, but what do I think about Ray DeVito? I'll answer your question because I'm in a good mood. I mean, nice enough guy. I've never really watched his comedy, to be frank. I mean, I'm blown away that he drives from Ohio to New York to host a show at the Stand. Fuck that, man. But everyone's different. Everyone's got. I mean, that's shit I used to do 2 years into comedy. I don't think I would do that. I don't know how long Ray's done comedy for, but I definitely wouldn't do that 15 years into comedy. So there's no way he hosts that show for free. He's got to make $100, $200, something like that. But I don't know, to be honest with you. Yeah, let's get 10,000 subs. Yeah, I mean, 10,000 subs is doable. And, if I get on a hot TV show, Gutfeld or something, that could help, I mean, I do see an uptick in subscriptions lately, so. I have paid my dues. Excuse me. Oh no, I mean I'm just saying he's got to make some money because I know the booker of the stand. He's a very generous person. What up? What up? After being doxxed, Anna Mika, I don't tell anyone where I'm from. If you know, you know. I've got to blow my nose off the stream. Whoa. Sorry about that. Well, but, you know, I mean, I think podcasts are the new talk shows. Yes, I live in Watts. I'm going to start telling people I live in Watts, in the VFW area, very few whites. Someone got me sick at the Christmas party. Fucking losers. It's probably someone who knew they were sick and breathed on me. By the way, the pulled pork at the Comedy Store Christmas party looked absolutely disgusting, to be frank. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, I think some people, I think some people like Tim Dillon like being a podcaster. I think there's other people who, it's hard to carry a sitcom, and certainly a movie. So I think the great thing about podcasting is you can kind of make it on your own. You just, I mean, you almost, I don't know if I would agree with you completely. Yeah, but this pulled pork looks so gross. Yeah, I mean, Joe started off in like news radio, Fear Factor. I think Fear Factor is what really put Joe on the map before the podcast. And plus, the UFC. I mean, Joe was very lucky. I mean, he had a weird show. Fear Factor was kind of an innovative show. There's really not a show ever like it on the air. And at the same time, the UFC was exploding, and the podcast just blew up. So, well, I got to the Christmas party. I think from 7 to 8, the employees were allowed first dibs, and then we could come in after 8. So the pulled pork had been out for about an hour and a half, and it looked a little raunchy. Yeah, I mean, Joe was absolutely one of the first. Him, Marin, you know, Melton. To be honest with you, Melton was one of the first OG podcasters. Um, Joe kept comedy going. Well, I don't think he kept comedy going. Like, comedy would be where it is, whether Joe was on it or not. But he definitely supported it. Thank you, and Bobby. Um, yeah, 100%. Yeah, Home Improvement. I mean, you're probably right, William. We were talking about me getting sick at the Comedy Store Christmas party. Um, but yeah, I mean, Joe definitely helped bring comedy to another level. But if Joe Rogan was never did stand up, comedy would still be pretty big. And he's a good interviewer. He doesn't get credit. Um, so, um, I mean, he definitely helped expose people like Brian Simpson. He made Hinchcliffe, Ari Shaffir, Bert, Tom. Um, yeah, there's definitely some, he basically gave Brendan Schaub the idea, hey, get into comedy. There's been a few others maybe that, weren't the best comics, but I know he bought the sound system for the original room. So, he definitely like helped a lot of people in the stand-up world for sure. Yeah, I mean, I know the girl he was renting it from. I won't say her name, but I mean, listen, whether you like Tony or not, I mean, he's the epitome of hard work, and a vision. And, I don't even think he thought the show would blow up like it did. So, I don't hate on that. Um, it's like, I mean, I saw a little bit of that kind of run with Roast Battle where, Roast Battle was passed on by every network. Every single network passed on it. The one that showed remote interest in it um, was HBO with Russell Simmons. They wanted to do like a Def Jam type, but Russell didn't want to use comics. He wanted to use rappers. Um, well, I think most comics, they need help, and then they make it on the back of like I think what Russell Peters was talking about was all the people he helped, and Russell helped a lot of comics. And then, when he needed help, they're like, well, I've already made it. I don't need to help you. Okay. Um, but, and then I know for a fact, Jeff said to a friend of mine, who's going to want to watch Earl and a bunch of unknown comics rip into each other? You need celebrities, and you don't. Um, the best, yeah, well, I'll work on that, SC. I mean, the best roast battles in the history of the show were two unknown comics. Because there was a hunger to them, like, hey, this is my shot to get on TV. Like, every battle I had on TV, I was like, all right, you guys don't think I can win this battle? Well, fuck you. So, oh yeah, I mean, can you imagine Dick Wolf, what his monthly nut is? I mean, I make decent money off the jellies, and the jellies was really only around for 2 years. I mean, the first year was on Tyler's phone app. So, I mean, you could make a lot of money in this business. If you hit the right show, man, it's pretty fucking dope. Um, so, you get on a Nickelodeon show, an Adult Swim show, um, Cartoon Network show, a big animated movie, you know. Well, I mean, Dick Wolf, I mean, he took over Miami Vice. So, I mean, Miami Vice is in the mid 80s. I think he took it over like maybe around 87. So, I mean, that's almost, I mean, he's been successful for 40 fucking years. Um, so, yeah, but I mean, Lewis is respected as a comic. Brendan Schaub isn't. So I don't know what Lewis has said about Rogan, but um, not too many people clap back on Rogan. It's not a great move, to be honest with you. So um, I'm sure there's a few, but I'm talking to you guys right now. Hit the like and subscribe button. Subscriptions make the world go round, round and round. By the way, AEW Dynamite tonight should be a good one. Yeah, I mean Tim Dillon, he's killing it right now on Patreon and his podcast, and he owns a house in the Hamptons, owns a house here. You know. Well, that's most male comics, whatever your name is. Yeah, I mean, some people just have the look. You luck out, and they're usually not like good looking people. Like take, I know William Zoom knows my boy Ned Eisenberg. I mean, Ned Eisenberg just had that look. He was three different roles in Miami Vice. I think two roles in the Law and Order series. Um, so, you know, the weirder you look, the more work you can get. Like if you're a good looking guy in Hollywood, there's a million good looking guys in Hollywood, myself included. Hey, um, so, but if you're an interesting looking guy like Ned Eisenberg, you're gonna always there's always a role for that skeezy lawyer type or scummy guy, and Ned had a career out of it. I mean, the funny thing is, Shane Gillis probably benefited by getting fired from SNL. How many things has that Asian guy been in? Like, I don't think anything. Um, so, no, I have absolutely no thoughts on that, whatever your name is. Sorry about that. We'll go about another 10 minutes, guys. And then I'm going to the gym early. Thoughts on Matt Rife? I mean, I don't hate on him. He worked hard. I've said this before. Matt Rife, 5 to 6 years ago, couldn't get work in LA. He couldn't even get on the open mic at the Comedy Store. And then he just started putting out crowd work video after crowd work video after crowd work video. One hit. Bingo. Superstar in the comedy world. Now, can he act? I don't know. I mean, he'll get some roles because he's a good looking guy and he's interesting looking, but I don't know if he can act. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for that. Do you know Tom Arnold? Not really. I mean, I think I've done a show or two with him. But he also in the LA comedy world, like he literally could not get work in LA. Like I'm not kidding. He could not get on potluck at the Comedy Store. And now he can sell out the main room, 2 shows. So, well, I mean, I'm not contagious. I'm just got a little stuffy nose. Peter Garrity. Why do I know that name? Let me look him up. Yeah, I mean, character actors, like, look at, who's the guy who was in Heat, Peter, who played Van Zant. Um, what's that guy's name? Oh yeah, Peter Garrity. I mean, he's a very well-known character actor. No, no, Chicken Man. I think the ex you're thinking of, she would not know who Kenny Tenney was. Chicken Man had some real deep references. No, what's the guy's name? I'm trying to blank. Who played Van Zant in the movie Heat? I have his name. Yes, William. I knew Zoom. I mean, he's another guy. Like, kind of an interesting looking guy. I mean, he's good looking, but like he's unique looking. Like he's balding, but he's not. Um, Great actor. I mean, he works constantly. Um, so, is he rich? I don't know, but like he's been a working actor for 30 fucking years. So he's probably doing well. Don't worry about it, Buddhist priest. You're a soldier in the Earl Army. How much do specials usually cost? I mean, when I had a budget for a special done in my condo right here, it's 30 grand. Now we're talking a camera crew, sound and lighting, building a stage. And I heard Comedy Central spent, someone told me $1 million on Esther Povitsky's special. I don't know if that's true or not, but, I mean, Kill Tony, not Kill Tony, but, Hinchcliffe's, I think it's his only special, one shot done at the Ice House. I would guess they didn't spend more than 10 grand on that. I do like the concept of it. It was one camera, one shot, no flubs and all shown. So, well, I mean, like I said, we hired a lady, and she did it for free, who had budgeted TV shows, movies, I think a few Netflix specials, and we were very close to shooting it in my condo. And, the budget was about 30 grand. They're like, 30 grand? What are you using? Fucking 3D cameras? No, but, in Hollywood, like, if you do everything legally, it would have been about 30 grand. So, yeah, no one does comedy in Joshua Tree. Nobody. Timmy, no skakes. No, I'm good on that. Yeah, but you're right. You could do it on 2 iPhones, but it's not going to look like a special. It's going to look like you did it on 2 iPhones. And like, well, I'll do this for you. Fuck it. I'm awake. So, Lois is asleep, thank God. So here's where the stage was going to be, right here. So you build a little stage. We were going to have chairs here, chairs there. We're going to have my ex-girlfriend, Gail, over here in the kitchen as a bartender, like serving drinks, like right here. This door shuts. This door shuts. Probably have some chairs here. I was going to have this elaborate entrance where I'm walking down the stairs here. Go here. We were going to have a Sylvester Stallone impersonator working out right here. We were never going to address him. He was just going to be working out for the whole hour. So you see the ceilings are fairly low in here. I'm 6 feet. I can almost touch them standing on my flat feet. So, this would have been the stage. We would have built a small stage here. And, since it's hardwood floors, it's not an easy thing. The sound would have been wonky, but you got to pay for the right sound people. We would have had to move the couch a little bit so the camera crew could slide back and forth. So, it's not as easy as you would think it is. Because people are like 30 grand. What the fuck are you guys shooting? Avatar, but you know, um, no, not Gail King. Well, you know, even if we start doing a theme song, you know, do we pay for the rights? You know, that's even more money. But or you know, I'm pretty sure Stephen Piercy from Rat would have let me use a Rat song. So, well, because you know, the hard, like, you know, let me show you my voiceover mic. So, this is a basic mic I use sometimes when I do an IMAX stream. Those are my podcast mics. They're low end, so then I don't pick up the echo from the hardwood floors. But this is the Neumann T103 mic. It's underneath this pop filter. Got another pop filter behind. That's a $1,200 microphone. And it's almost too good for the room because it picks up. You could drop a piece of cotton on this floor and it would pick it up like it was a fucking boulder. So, you know, that's 30 grand to shoot it in this condo. So if you do it in a theater or somewhere else, you got to rent the theater out. I know when I did the comedy, for XPW, it was the theater Adam Sandler did his last special in. And, you know, I didn't do that well doing comedy before XPW fucking wrestling. Let me turn the light off here. But, you know, the guy who owns the theater was like, you know, we like you. If you ever want to do a special here, we'll cut you a deal. And they were like, well, you know, it's about 50 grand for the whole. You get the sound guy, you get. So, you know, that's 50 grand to rent that particular theater out. So that's probably on top of it. You know, you're talking, it can't be anywhere from 30 grand to $1 million. Now, obviously, Esther, you know, was with major management, so she didn't have to pay any money out of pocket. But, you know, it can get, you know, nuts, you know. I don't know who you're talking about there, Jasmine, huh? So we got some trolls coming into the stream. We'll go a few more minutes, guys. And, you know, we'll all live to tell another day. Oh, yes, Jasmine St. Clair. No, I met her a long time ago, but before that, I met her, I can't remember the first time I met her. But it's probably at an XPW show, maybe in Pomona. Yeah, hit the like and subscribe button, please. You know, we're hitting a nice run. You know, I'm getting at least 30 people in the stream now. That seems silly to be proud about, but you know, it's pretty cool. But you know, it's there's a lot of things. You know, you need, if you do things completely legally. For me, anyway, you permits and whatnot. Now, there's some things we probably could have slid on in terms of permits, but I would write for AEW because that wouldn't be that bad of a gig because they only have 2 shows a week, Dynamite and Collision, and then you have a pay-per-view. They don't do house shows. So it wouldn't be up, you know, like WWE, they do house shows, they do, do you collect? I used to collect baseball cards. I never went after the big fish. I mean, Um, yeah, like a Dave Parker rookie or something. So, and I realized that I could do a GoFundMe, but I don't do shit like that. I think if I did a GoFundMe, I could get the 30 grand pretty easily. I'm very well liked. I don't know what the ESPN alert is. Um, I don't know. It didn't pop up on my phone, so. But it'll get done. Just Andy Dick. I don't feel sorry for Andy Dick. He's just a lost cause, man. He doesn't want to get better. He's just, I feel bad because I know his kid. His kid's actually pretty funny, but he's got to fucking go into every comedy show. That's Andy Dick's kid. So, it's unfortunate, man. But what are you going to do? Earl Skakel live in the house. We'll do a few more minutes. Hit the like and subscribe button, pretty please. It helps crack the algorithm. And we ain't doing a 16-hour stream, babies. I mean, I went on Karmic X's stream last night at about 3:30 in the morning to give him a little relationship advice. Went to sleep, woke up at about 9 o'clock, and I thought it was a replay, and he was still on. Justin, we don't do that joke here. Do you really think I'm that dumb to read that and go, hey, I'll say Dixon Cider? Oh, fuck. You got me. My bad. I mean, maybe she could walk up the stairs that I threw her down. What the fuck? Poor Bolivia. The crazy thing is she wasn't even fucking famous comic. She was like fucking all these fucking roast battle losers. And she's smart, It's just like, what were you thinking, man? Oh, if I could tell you guys the people she was fucking, like, it's like, huh? Like when Whitney Cummings was, moving up the ladder, she was fucking people, but it was with a purpose. Like she was going out with Ashley Hamilton, who's a very good-looking guy. But Whitney's mind is like, okay, his dad is George Hamilton. He knows everyone. He can help me. That's how Whitney fucking did it. Bolivia was fucking these Orange County losers. And she's now 30. It ain't cute anymore. Everyone who's wanted to fuck her's fucked her. So, it's over, Johnny. But, but you don't know most of them. Trust me on that one. I know them all. But I digress. But it didn't really help her with Jeff. Because after Jeff did whatever he did with her, he basically kicked her out of his house. She was living on his podcast floor. And, I know him. Oh, I'll make you famous. I'll make you a star. Boom, 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 boom. Not really. I mean, that's Jeff. And with Bolivia, you didn't get sloppy seconds. You got sloppy 100ths. But, how'd that work out for her? Just water. It wouldn't surprise me if she did, to be honest with you. I mean, but she's basically fucked her way out of 2 cities. Twice. I mean, in LA, no one wants anything to do with her. Why don't you think she comes back here? Because no one, like, it's just a dark cloud. New York, same thing. And you could really say 3 cities, because she came from Orange County. So she fucked all the losers there. Got a little bit of heat with Roast Battle, but, like, burned bridges there. And, there you go. No, I don't think she fucked Brendan Shanahan. I mean, she might have written on the Tom Brady roast. I don't follow her, you know. I mean, I haven't talked to Bolivia, oh boy, I mean, 2016, like almost 10 years. So, um, you know, I don't know what she does or doesn't do, but a lot of people write on those roasts. It's not really a great credit, you know. It's oh yeah, and I'm sure Jeff didn't pay her. I mean, this is how Jeff works. Jeff reaches out to me once. Hey man, I'm doing a roast of Jerry Lewis in Vegas. Can you write me some stuff? No mention of payment. So I sent him a couple days later 50 to 60 jokes. Now, a lot of them were bad, but that's how I write roast jokes. I just hammer them out. And out of those 50 to 60 jokes, 10 are very usable. He calls me up and goes, is this all you got? No, thank you. No, hey, I'll give you $100, $200 for this. Just, is this all you got? So that's Jeff in a nutshell. I'm doing good. So I'm sure she didn't get paid. I just know how he operates. But that's fine, you know. What are you going to do? I mean, I think you said it, SC. I mean, it was cute when she was 16, 17 fucking people, and she was the rebel girl on the LA scene. And, you know, now she's 30. It ain't cute anymore. And don't think for a minute people don't realize if she can say that about Earl. Now, a lot of people might not like my comedy, but my reputation as a person in LA comedy, hell, even in New York comedy, you can't beat it. Everyone loves me. Why don't you think Jeff ever says a bad word about me? He can't. I'm too well liked. It's just the way the world works sometimes. So, what up, Waver? And but, you know, people are going, she can say that about Earl. What could she say about me? So, what are you going to do? Enjoy Joshua Tree, I guess. JJ, I don't know. I mean, a lot of my exes, they walk through those doors at Dantana, free meal. Chicken piccata off the menu. Steak tartare off the menu. We were served within 5 minutes of seating. Yeah, 100%. Second, kiss Andrew Jacobs, a fan from day fucking one. She's alive and well. Where is she? Currently bombing in Joshua Tree. Uh-oh. Somebody is up. The baby is up. I think a lot of female comics are funny. I mean, shit, bro. There's a lot of unfunny male comics, to be honest with you. You know? Whoa. Hold on, baby. Well, Lois is ready. She got a tinkle. There's the Ultimate Warrior. I mean, no, I disagree there, but hold on, guys. Lois says to go pee-pee. I gotta put her leash on. Lois, you be chill. Alright. Let's go for a little afternoon walk here. So, yeah, there's a lot of funny female comics. Sarah Tiana, Steph Tolov. And, I can't really think of anyone else, but, like... It's a nice day out. Keanu Bisconte. I don't know enough about her stand-up to, say she's funny or not. Isn't this the best dog? Lois is the fucking best. I mean, I don't know if those were crisp pull-ups, to be frank. I mean, he makes millions. Trust me on that one. Hey, let's get to 40 likes, huh? Okay, Lois, let's go this way. Come on. Yeah, she might be done. But we'll walk up here a little bit. I know my dog. Something tells me she ain't done. She really is the best. She likes to be outside for a little bit. Come on, Lois. Maybe she's done. I don't know. Come on, Lois. She likes the fresh air. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Come on, Lois. We're going home. Lois, come on. Come on, Lois. Let's go. There we go. She'd be chilling right now. Whoa. Come on, let's go. That's fine. Funny thing is, Lois will probably... Oh, sorry. Good. Come on, man. Let's go. Lois, come on. I don't really pay attention to the trolls in here. Lois is hungry. Earl Skakel live in the house. We'll do a few more minutes, and then I'll conduct my business for the day. And you guys can watch MLC or whatever you guys are watching. Earl Skakel live in the house. We'll do another 10 minutes. And then we will bid adieu to the... And you can watch MLC. You can watch Stalin 19th clip-in shows. Doom's clip-in shows. There's many viewing choices that you have. Earl Skakel in the house. Thank you guys for being soldiers in the Earl Army. I appreciate it. That's right. You can always just listen to the replay. Rudy Baga is in the house, so we can talk Dabbleverse with the great Rudy Baga in the house. We'll go another 10 minutes. And then we can all go our separate ways, like Journey said. And we will stream tomorrow. And the next day. And the next day. And the next day. I don't fuck around. I'm a fan-friendly streamer. Gino Bisconte must be stopped at all costs. No, same place, not necessarily the same time. I mean, this stream did well for me. 25, 30 people in here. Well, I mean, the script definitely is not the best part of every movie he's in. My favorite John Cena movie was the very first one he did, The Marine, with Robert Patrick as the bad guy and the pretty girl from Nip Tuck. No, I, in full disclosure, I've not been invited to Hackamania, but I'm a stand-up, man. That's what I do. And that crowd does not want stand-up. They want Dabbleverse roast. They want you to talk about Stuttering John and Steel Toe, and I'm fuck that, man. I just don't find that world very interesting. So I had a good time at the first one. Of course, I had to leave a little earlier than I had anticipated, but I'll say this about Melton. He took care of me, paid me more than he said he would. I had to leave early because the Comedy Store asked me to close out the show Saturday night. And I told Melton, hey, I got to go, man. And he had paid for 3 nights for a hotel room for me. and he ate the cost of that. I said, dude, you don't have to pay me. Just use my fee as so you don't take too much of a loss. He's like, no, just it is what it is. So, fuck yeah. Yeah, I mean, that was his best movie, in my opinion. Um, I mean, listen, go to Hackamania. It's fun. You get to meet all these people. You'll meet Mersh, you'll meet Chad, you'll meet Karmic, you'll meet, Lady KB, you'll probably Ray, and you get to meet all these people you guys all talk shit about, so you can say the stuff to their face. Hey, we got 53 likes in here. Yo, 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 yo. So it's fun. I would recommend going. You get to meet Carl and the whole crew from that, world. It's really, it's like all these freaks under one tent. So, what up, Greg Vaughn? I mean, listen, the comedy show, the crowd was great, but they didn't want stand up. They wanted Dabbleverse jokes. So, yeah, but I don't think that crowd wants stand up. Like, if it's anything like the first year, that crowd wanted Ray to talk about Carl or whoever. Now, I will say, I think the one thing that went over really well was the Win Earl Skakel's Money. I highly doubt they offered Tom Myers $5,000. I know those guys at Legion of Skanks. They did not offer Tom Myers $5,000. Trust me on that one. So I think that's a false narrative. Yeah, I don't know where you got that info from, but now we're going to play the theme song since this is the last 5 minutes. Where's my theme song? Oh, look what video popped up. Well, we won't show that video. Where's my theme song, son of a bitch? Let's go to the history. I do know what you're saying, JJ. Hit the like and subscribe button, baby. Dance with the fucking devil. I highly doubt Donkey Lips made that. No. The ray gun only gets used when people show me the money, honey. I mean, I've done a 90-minute stream for $1.99. You people should be ashamed. Have I asked for money once? Nope. Meet me at Dan Tana's. I only take girls there. When the darkness falls, I will save you. Yeah, a bunch of Jeffs in the chat. Shit. I bet you do, Jeff. I bet you do. 3 more minutes, guys. Come on, let's get to 60 likes. Fuck yeah. And then I'll go to Kevin Brennan's stream and Get in. When I get paid the money, honey. I mean, I know they have a Zanies in Chicago. I'm not against playing there. I don't know about that, in my opinion. I did know Jeff Garcia, not well though. We did a few, I think we did a few dirty shows together at the Ontario Improv. Sad that he died, but I think he had some issues. What are you gonna do? Kiss the Cobra, baby. Raymond, thank God I'm ending the stream now because you are very unfunny. But I can deal with you for a minute. Thank God you didn't come in the stream earlier. Hit the like and subscribe button. 60 fucking likes. I love Felipe Esparza. I would do that show again. Felipe is great. He's a soldier. Earl Skakel. Happy hump day, everyone. I appreciate you guys. This will be my last stream of the day. I don't grift on here. And that is all. I love you all. Oh, we have one last message, hell of a review. I mean, I did Joey's podcast, and Lee was the co-host, and thank you, bro. I got to be honest with you, he didn't really add a lot to the podcast. Like me and Joey got into a nice rhythm, and then Lee just started babbling incoherently because he was so high. I would have rather it be just me and Joey, but you know that's Joey's partner, so it is what it is. Earl Skakel, over and out.